We're live.
We're live.
Oh, I forgot a mic.
You didn't ask me yet. Oh, they'll never be able to hear me. Except when I sneeze. What will we do?
Sorry about that.
That's all right. See if anybody's waiting for us.
Let's see. I didn't hold it on either one.
Anybody showing up here? Oh, it's not quite yet. There's one person.
What? How dare you guys?
That's all right.
Just joking.
They'll come. They'll come. If not, we're going to put it up anyway. They'll come see it later.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, sometimes everybody can't make it. So.
You're right.
So this week, I'm working on a necklace, as you can see. It's the Downton Abbey Challenge week. Here's Denise. She's the first one. Yay, Denise.
Yay.
Hi, Diane. Thanks for coming.
Diane.
Appreciate it. Appreciate you coming. You got a problem with my mic there, Javisita?
Yeah, I just don't want it to hit your shirt down.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's see who else is here. Laura Miller. Hi,
Yeah,
Laura
said
from
hi.
Arizona. Lori Wooten. Denise Masters, Marcia, yay! Kathy Johnson's here again. Deborah B is here. Anita Gale, woohoo! So glad you made it. Linda O'Mara, how you doing, my dear? Cassandra Woods here, fantastic. Well, look at us, Barbara Aguero. Hola, ¿cómo estás, Barbara?
Hello. Hola, Barbara.
Hola, Barbara. You tell her hola too.
Hola.
Javi's the Spanish one here. I just try to be. She's the native born. I fake it.
I was trying to translate the other day for Rob.
You were trying to translate with your grandma?
Yeah, grandparents.
How did you do?
I did everything.
You did it? You did good? You
My
should.
mom's like, you don't need to tell them everything.
Well, you know, you don't talk
Some
Spanish
days
every day.
I can't like translate that fast.
Yeah, it's harder. It's easier for me to go backwards and say it. Let's say like they say it to, they say it in Spanish, and then for me to say it in English.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, like that. Like I always like to play this little game where I take a book that's written in Spanish and translate it out loud right now. Just read it off to you in English. I'm not too bad at it. I've been playing that little game with myself for a long time. I'm not too bad at that, but the other way around, not so much.
Yeah.
Anyways, but it's fun. It's all fun. Okay, so now where did I put my bags? Let's see who else is here. Rochelle. Hello, how are you, Rochelle? Looks like we got a bunch of new ones this week. I'm so thrilled. Susan Chadwick and Janice here, and Pat Counts. Gloria Allen, how you doing, Miss Gloria? Yeah, she got a special squeak. Miss Gloria got a special squeak there. Mary McMahon is here. Oh, we got a good group this week, girls. You're just making my heart go pitty-pat. You're making my heart go pitty-pat. Well, I hope I have something here for you this week that you will enjoy. I think I will, because it's something that we all, deal with. We all encounter it, and we all deal with it. And that is, we're always bombarded with seeing other people's work, which is a good thing. For me, it's all about sharing. It always has been. Hello, Michelle, Jan, Javier Perry, who's sitting here. Ingrid, how you doing, Ingrid? We always see this stuff, and for me, like a lot of times, like I'm hesitating to look unless I see something at Pinterest, because I don't frequent any of you guys' sites or anything, because I don't want to be like Snoopy. Since I do what I do, I feel like that's not for you, that's for me, because of what I do. If you put it on the creative group, then sure, but if it's on your page, unless you ask me to go there, I'm probably not going to, because I don't want it to be Snoopy, Also, I would never want to inadvertently, copy somebody. Do you ever worry about that? You don't, none of us are copyists. We don't want to copy, although Javi thinks that we do.
I copy it.
No, I would not say that in this company. I would not say that in this company. And don't
I
you?
copy. Well, I don't copy. I look at it and be like,
it's learning.
I'm gonna do my own way.
But that's what this is all
That's
about.
probably what I do.
That's what this is. That is not
I
copying.
do not copy.
That is not copying. That copying is when you go and you make
go
yourself
like everything to the finest detail.
Right.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yes. You go get exactly like a list of all the parts that's in it.
Oh, I thought.
And then you make it exactly like the picture. Now, if that's a tutorial or a class where you have permission to do that, then that's fine.
Like a YouTube.
Well, you know, sometimes YouTubes have disclaimers on them, and you need to read them.
Oh, really? I didn't even
Oh,
notice
yeah.
that.
Just because you see it on YouTube doesn't mean like you can. Like for example,
Oh, no,
that
I just
lady.
look at it and be like, oh, I can't do that.
Like the lady that I like that does the wire stuff. She comes right out and she says, "Okay, I'm teaching you this new project, and it's really cool and all that, you know." And then she says, "Now, if you want to make this and sell it at like a county fair or a farmer's market or something like that, or a show, I don't care, go for it. But I don't want you making this and putting it on your Etsy shop to sell it."
Well, that makes sense.
Well, okay, you got to respect her. But in that case, some might just say, "Okay, well, appreciate knowing how you feel, but I'm out of here," because what she might interpret as copying and what you might interpret as copying might be two different things.
That's true.
You know, and that's it. A lot of people come to YouTube to learn something new so they can make it and sell it, you know. Myself, you know, I don't like it if people copy my stuff when I haven't put it in a YouTube video, or I haven't put it in a tutorial, or I haven't stepped it on the website, not the website, but the group. But I can't really stop it. It's just kind of like, well, nobody can really stop it, but it's, for me, it's like, that's the trade I'm in. I teach. So if someone thinks that they should be allowed to copy something I did, I'm never going to give them a hard time about it, because I don't have the right. In that case, it's just too much misunderstanding. That's me. But I'm saying, like, you know, going to somebody's website and looking at what they're doing and just lifting it. Like, yeah, I mean, this hasn't happened recently, but in the past, I've gone to Etsy. None of you guys ever did this. None of you guys ever would. I see who's here. This is my peeps right here. We got some new ones. But anyway, I'm so thrilled we have new ones. I love to see new ones. Yeah, but anyway, let me get back to the point. So there have been times long ago, not recently, where I would do a video on something, and then one day I was on Etsy looking for something else entirely. I don't buy a lot of stuff on Etsy, but once in a while I do look for something else entirely, and it just, the picture goes flying by, you know, like in the feed at Facebook. And I'll stop and I'll do a double take, and I'll look at it again. I'll say, dang, I know where they learned to do that. Sometimes it's like copied to the piece. In the past, I've had that a long time ago. I think more and more people are getting away from that stuff because it's just not worth it, and plus it's boring, don't you think, to copy somebody else's stuff? I can't do it personally, and I'm going to show you why. I've got that perfect example for that here. But anyway, you know, that subject comes up sometimes, and it's a sticky, wicked, hot button subject because, you know, people interpret it differently. But
it's the same thing if you're doing like a painting or something. It's not going to be exactly.
Well, it can't be in the case of a painting unless you are a master copier, and there are people that do that. Well, you know, like, and it's a good thing. Like for old paintings that need to be refurbished, it's a good thing that people can do that. They train to do that. But in this case, not so much. So anyway, so I was on Pinterest, and as you know, most of you know, the Downton Abbey Downton Abbey thing is on right now. And, you know, I haven't done mine yet. Usually when we have something like that, I'll wait till the very end to do mine. And then I'll put mine up. But some are putting them up, and we're seeing some gorgeous work. Beautiful, beautiful things, as I knew we would. And so I'm looking to try and get an idea of what I'm going to do. So I'm just tooling around. I have a big file on Pinterest that's called a really great design or something, and it's private, and nobody ever sees it. And it's just stuff that I thought, there's a thing. I like that. There's a thing. Or I could learn from it. I don't want to ever copy somebody else's work, but I'm looking for something to inspire me, and that's what inspiration is. Inspiration is not copying. Inspiration is just, you see somebody else's idea and you say, now, if I was making that, I'd do this. Or I don't like that part of it. Hey, Chris Kemp. Hi, Cindy Baker. Kristen's here. Debbie Hall, Debbie Nicholas. Hey, Kristen's saying hi, Miss Gloria. Those two are riot.
Oh yeah, they're pretty so far. The stuff they have in there.
It's beautiful stuff.
I
You know, but
Yeah,
I'm on there trying to look for ideas, you know. And so I found this picture. I'm going to show it to you here in a minute. And it doesn't look like Downton Abbey jewelry, but it has a delicacy about it that I liked. And I said, I wonder if I did that in some of these new pearls that are coming in, because we have some gorgeous pearls.
oh yeah.
She just put up a bunch of Baroque oblong pearls and snail pearls. They're all check. We had a bunch of them in Etsy the other week, and they flew out of there. So I got some more. We have 10 millimeter snail shells now, which is a bigger size I've never had before, and they are fantastic for making earrings. So I thought, well, you know, I'll take some of those, and I'll make myself a good Downton Abbey piece from that.
Those would be nice wire wrap, too.
Yeah, they would. So this was the design. I hope you can see it, because I need to put color ink in my... I keep putting it off. I have a set of it. Maybe I have Javi do it before she leaves, because I like for her to do it. I'm pretty spoiled. I'm pretty spoiled, let me tell you. But anyway, this was the design that I saw. Can y'all see it? I have it in view pretty good, I think so. So it's just really, really basic. It looks like, I don't know who made it. I didn't see. It looks kind of like anthropology type stuff to me. What do you think? Look like anthropology to you? It does me. Hi, Sarah Hellwig. Are you new to us? Thanks for coming. Hey, Deborah Long. Now, I like that too, Deborah B, because of the shapes. I like that too, because I think, you know, well, this is a really good way, you know, you could take this necklace a bunch of different ways. And it's a good way, say you're cleaning up your table and you got a snip of chain here and a few little beads here and a big connector here. I mean, you could put something together like this so easily. But you know me, I go my own way because I just gotta. It's the ADHD thing. I can't copy you. You guys never have to worry about me copying you, because that ain't happening. I can't do it. I gotta take a left turn. So anyway, so I'm seeing this, I'm liking, I'm thinking, you know, if you had everything laid out, this is like a 15-minute job, maybe 20. So I got started. So I had all these beautiful beads that came in here the other day, and some that I had already, and I just thought, you know, I'm just going to start making bead sections, you know, just like getting head pins out, you know, kind of how we do the stack boho, just getting stuff out and putting it on there, and, you know, because you know it's going to be random, so just getting them there. Yeah, I think anthropology too, Kristen. Hello, Olivia. Thanks for coming. So I'm just putting stuff together, you know, in that color family. Here was the bead. I worked out of this, and I worked out of this. And I used some of this bead mix, which I don't know if we still have anything like this on there or not. That's Shelley's handwriting, so that's from a while ago. Anyway, so this one had those rhinestone beads in it, you know. This was a good one. But anyway, so these three is where I got my inspiration. My inspiration was that shape, that necklace, and these colors. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I could play in this like for 2 days and make just all kinds of stuff, you know. Kathy Johnson says she couldn't copy if she tried. Even my plan pieces turn. Yeah. Yep, that's me. We're on the same page there. Hey, C. Lombard, thanks for coming. Yeah, I know. When you've minded for all this work. Well, you know, I keep saying, I keep threatening, I'm going to take you down to my bead room sometime so you can see the unholy mess. Because my basement's a working basement. It's not a nice basement. It's an older house, you know. But I have big garbage bags like full of, you know, acrylic beads. And then I have others that I've bought. And I have some glass ones here and there. But, you know, most of my mixes are acrylic. And then I might stick a surprise in there, like the rhinestone balls or something. But anyhow, those were the ones that I worked out of, was this. So, you know, I have these fantastic caps. These are my favorite caps of all time, these patina on zinc. We just got them back in stock after a long time of not having them. Maybe hold it up here and you can see it better. Let's see what happens. Hey, Susan Smith, you're not late. Nobody is late. No one is late. You see it? Yeah, it's zinc with the green patina on it. I'm nuts about this. If I had 1,000 of these, it would not be too much. I love them. And then I had some of those new check beads that came in a week or so ago. I has the very, very, very pale olivine center that's faceted, and the gold on the ends, kind of Picassoed. This is check bead. And then,
nice.
Yeah, those are fantastic. And then I had these.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Saturn.
the Saturn. That's kind of, it's got the Picasso. And then we just got these in yesterday. These are glass agate. Whoops. You know what? Maybe I should sit it down here. You might see it better. These are glass agate, and they're check. Oh, you can't. There's a lot of glare.
Can't see it,
Maybe I'll just hold it this way, kind of
Yeah, there we
crooked.
go.
Maybe you can see it. This one's got the olive in it. The other one has more purple. We have two colors.
I think
of
that
it.
is the purple one.
Is it? You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then what's the other one? There's
Other
two
one's
of
like
them.
a greenish aqua.
Well, here's
kind
this
of
one. They go
That's
together.
the one.
They go together. Anyway, these are really cool. They're table cut beads, and they're really inexpensive too, which is always nice. These make great earrings. But anyhow, so I had some of those in my mix. I wanted to try out, just, you know, all kinds of stuff. I had some of these connectors that I've been playing with. I don't know if they're on the site yet or not. I had some on Javi's desk, but she probably didn't get to that.
get to that
Yeah,
one.
well,
Oh, so sad.
Diane will. Diane
It'll
will.
be on.
I have a huge bag of them. Huge bag of them.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, you know, so I just thought, you know, I'd put my sections together. So this is so far what I have. Let me get this picture out so you can just see how far off it is, because I think it's hysterical. This is just amazing when you, like, if people will say, this is my inspiration piece, and this is what I actually did, it's always a revelation. Always a revelation. So anyhow, so this is what I have so far. Is it on there? Is it all on there?
Yeah.
And it's going to probably be about as long as this, maybe a little bit longer. It's not real long. Of course, it depends on what I put on the end, but you know, she's got maybe 2.5 inch dangle, so I'm coming up on that already. I always use, did you guys know this trick? That if you don't know quite what an inch is, if you use this part of your index finger, that's usually, for most people, unless you're like really, really tall and have really, really long fingers,
Yeah, it is.
this is usually about an inch. See if it's, let me see, let's see if it's an inch on me. I never did measure it, I just always did it. Well, this is not easy. Yep, can you see that? It's almost exactly an inch on me.
I know.
And on most people, check yours. Get your ruler out and check to see if that's not an inch on you too. I have used this for years, back years ago when I was a kid and sewing in my mom's basement. This is an inch. I don't know who taught me that, probably my mom. Anyway, so this is what I got from this. Now, I think there's more going on here than that. You know, this would be probably a more, to me, definitely a more expensive necklace than this, but I did make it from bits and pieces. Like this chain was something that Mr. Bernie gave me. I don't have any more, but I just had very little bit. I put it on here. And then I have the Baroques, like here's those little Saturn beads I showed you. Here's the green Baroque. There's one of those rhinestone beads, and here's one of the table cut beads. And these, my dears, let's talk about these. Let's get some light on these babies. These are, oh, let me slobber all over them. Pretty. Let me put it up here closer, maybe you can see them a little bit more. I don't know if it's going to do them. They're so unbelievably beautiful. They're like frosted with a, it's kind of like a matte vitriol. And the center is like a sea green blue vitriol. These beads are fantastic. They're like a mirror ball bead, and they're Czech. No, they're not Czech. I can't remember. I think they might be Chinese. Some Chinese is good, I'm telling you. Anyway, so I'll be honest about it. I think they might be. But I got them from one of the distributors here in the States that sells a lot of Swarovski and Preciosa. So he thought they were pretty good. I guess they're good. I've been buying stuff from him for like 25 years, and he's never sent me anything that was bad. So that's a pretty good record. But anyway, so I got them from him, and I just tried them the other week. And I had like 6 strands. I think on a strand there's like 42 of them. And we sold them out like now. I showed them and they were gone. So I said, well, I better get some more of those. You know, so...
yeah, I think you had the blue.
Well, I have the ghost green one,
Yeah.
the ghost gray or whatever they call that thing. I was like, it's,
gray
yeah, it's
and the-
gray and black diamond. It's very beautiful, very mysterious looking. With shiny silver findings, it would be the bomb, absolute bomb. Anyway, these would make fantastic earrings. Let me show you something here. Now, I didn't think this would be something that I'd put, get my hand out of the way. I didn't think this would be something I'd put on this necklace with all these earthy tones. And I guess that's why I'm making a big deal out of it now. But I did, and it took on a completely different character when put with these beads. I put a gold with a crystal AB rondelle in the middle of there, and I put 2 of them, and then I've got these dark brass ox type bronzy cast caps, and it just took on a complete different life. Now if I put, like I said, the bright silver with that, it would just be amazing. I don't know where I had a thing with bright silver in it. Where is it? Right here. Okay, these are really bright. These are something I got for myself. I don't even know how much I use them. But anyway, just to show you how different. So let me just put the one on the bottom too. That would be nice. See, look how different they are like that with the silver. They just take on a life of their own. Hi, Christy.
Like it reflects whatever.
I
color
did
it
get
wants.
some more, Christy. I got goopers of them. And I think I have another backup in there, too. Plus, I'm giving away this weekend. I don't know how many of you guys saw that. I'm giving some away. Talk to you about that later. Anyway, so you can just see how it's like a chameleon, this bead.
Yes.
You
that's what I
can
was
do all kinds of stuff with it, you know. And say, say you put pearl with it. See, it just becomes something else entirely than this. It's just all what you do with it. And you know what? A lot of beads are like that. It's all what you do with it. And you can just twist it and turn it and change it however. But anyway, I just thought that was a good point to show you the difference between vintage beads like that are pink and West German made. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Ingrid, but I know these are new. I wish I could say they were West German. I would love that, but then they'd be a whole lot more expensive too, wouldn't they? And these are a pretty good deal. So, but yeah, I love West German beads. Now, Ingrid collects jewelry. She's been around vintage jewelry for a long time. Do you remember, Ingrid, when nobody wanted West German stuff? Nobody wanted Hong Kong stuff? Do you remember that? It was like kiss of death. Nobody wanted it. Well, it's not like that now. Or the stuff that said made in Japan, which I always called old Japan. They didn't want it. But now it's different. They want it. Yeah, they're on the site, Christy. I got lots of stuff on there, but we'll talk about this now. And I'll tell you about some stuff that's going on over there. And I thought maybe I would finish this off. And you guys could tell me what to put on there. Because I know you love to do that. And then you can... Then you can get some ideas too, because I think, you know, we should have a challenge. Don't you think that would be fun if we had a challenge where I chose something like this, and then we'll call it the Go Your Own Way Challenge, and then you take it and you make it the way you see it. Wouldn't that be fun? I think it would be really, really fun. Ingrid says, I do remember West German stuff has become quite collectible, especially the glass stuff, yeah. She's on the brass filigree pieces, yeah. You remember when the West German filigree, everybody was, and then in recent years, people sold filigree and seemed to think that they had invented manipulating filigree. They even claimed they did. I laughed myself simple. I'm like, darling, you don't have to go back too far to find out you didn't come up with that. You know, it's that goes back to the copying thing too. You know, sometimes people will say, oh, she copied me. And it's like, no, it's common use of the product. A lot of people, maybe not everyone, but a lot of people, when they would look at that part, they would say, that's what you do with it. And so just about everybody that ever got a hold of that part would do something similar, yet in their own, with their own twist on it, to what you did, because it's kind of what you do with that part. Well, anyway, there's certain filigree that I carry and other people do, and they're just born to be wrapped around the stone or whatever, you know. So, yeah, years ago, somebody was starting a company, and they were telling their story and saying how that they came up with this idea and it was unique to them. And I'm like, be careful saying that around vintage people, because they'll put you right now. Obviously, you're not around vintage people, because they'll just whip out a piece of West German and say, look at this, honey. Thank you, Chris. I'm like you. I appreciate that you like it. Yeah, I'm liking it too. I might have to keep this one and sell it. Not sell it. I might have, instead of selling it, I might have to keep it and wear it, at least for a while. Anyway, so now I just have to put some doofus on the bottom and see how that goes. Now the main thing will be making sure that this is hanging straight, and it is. So I will experiment. What do you think? I'm just dying to see how this looks. So let's see what this looks like. I've got...
Everybody likes that challenge that you...
They like the challenge?
Yes.
You know what? When we get done with Downton, maybe we'll do that one. But we have to be careful how we space it out, because I don't like to interfere with Jan and Marcia's color challenges, which are excellent. If you haven't tried those yet, let me tell you what. I am so looking forward to being done with this book so I can do those color challenges every time. Because the one time I tried it here in recent months, it was colors that I had no idea what to do with them. And until the piece came out, I'm like, oh my goodness, did I learn something from this? You can learn so much about, you know, color when you just start playing with something unfamiliar. So, highly recommend that you do their challenges. There's something stuck in this when you know it. Where's the bag? Oh, they're over here.
On the...
Yeah, the little thing. I got it. Ingrid likes it. I'm funny. Hey, Darcy, how you doing? I remembered Edwardian Girl Brown is Darcy Brown. And she's a sweetheart. Let's see if I can get one of these on here.
Somebody said, what size are those plain jump rings on the right of that? The right. Oh, these?
These? Oh, these are something I bought years and years ago and had plated. They're super heavy and they're hard to open. And when you have to tape your pliers if you're going to open them, because it's real easy to mark them up. So I just had it in my box of stuff here. See, I have this to work out of too. This is stuff that has got thrown back and collected up from like goobers of projects of like the last, I don't know, 10 years or something.
No, she said the ones on the necklace.
The ones on the necklace. Okay, it's not that one. You mean these?
Huh.
Those? If you mean those, once again, it's something I found down here today. And I don't think we have this on the website.
She said that.
Because they're raw brass.
Are these
And is that it? Okay, let me see. Here,
think so.
give it to me. Yeah, these maybe, I don't know. Yeah, those are it. Well, we could put some of these on the site soon. I'm not sure this is it though, Javi, because
Oh, it's maybe the bag under there.
yeah, they're too
those are too
ah,
bright.
this is the one. Yeah.
Those were way too bright.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I think these are really cute
What
because
size do you think those are?
those are probably, I'm gonna say 8s, but I don't have my calipers over here. They look like 8s to me.
Yeah.
But anywho, Gloria says 10 millimeter. No on the necklace. Those. These I think are probably could be 12 millimeter. These are really big. I don't have. You know what? Let's just find out for sure. Javi, can you find me the measuring calipers on my desk over there? Let's just find out. Let's see how close Gloria is.
A little one.
Why, thank you, Crafty Mom. I'm glad you like it. Okay, so this is, let's see if I have good eyeballs for eyeballing. Well, Miss Gloria, you win. I thought it was bigger than that. You win, Miss Gloria. You are right. I know you're loving that. Yes, I have a lot of jump rings. You should see what I have in the box over there. But I use a lot of them. And I'm known to throw them in goodie bags, too, as you might know. So, anyway. One thing you can never have too much of is jump rings. But you know what? You can bet on, even if you have beaucoup of jump rings, you will never have the right color or size when you need it.
That's so true.
You'll be out of it. You won't have it. I hate that.
Oh, you know what? Marcia has a really good question there.
What's that?
She says, speaking of jump rings, Brenda, do you have a source for smaller gauge jumps that will fit through the tiny links of fine chain? I was having
Yeah, we have some on the site.
To fit through those delicate fine chains.
Yeah, we have some. They're meant for that.
Oh, really?
Then we might be out of them already, though. Yeah, we do have some.
Yeah,
my guy where I get the Korean jumps that everybody loves, he has them, and I've been buying them because I've been doing those real delicate, chains lately. Because like for the Downton looks and stuff, you need that.
Yeah, I remember Diane put some jump.
Yeah, so I think we do have. You want to look at the site,
Yeah.
If you have it up, and we'll see what it says for Marcia. I know I did have some, unless they sold out. I know I did. Hey, Noi, I saw you up there. Sheila Sentner, hey, thanks for coming. Hi, Noi, I forgot to say hi. You are not forgotten, dear heart. You're the sweetest thing in the world. Well, you're all the sweetest thing in the world. But Noi is very, very special. She's newer to us. She just jumped right in with both feet, boy. She says, I want to play too. You're all very special to me. Now, wouldn't you know it, I need just the right little tiny bead right there.
Would it be the 21 gauge ones?
Yeah.
Okay, so we do have them in separate colors.
I think he has 22 also, but you don't really want to get lighter gauge than that because they'll just be too
crummy.
Too crummy. That's a good word. They just won't quite cut it for you. But yeah, I don't know. Can you tell her the part number? Can you see the screen?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give them the link.
Marcia. She's gonna put the link in here. I think She says, Javi, do you have the link? Yeah, she's got it. This is why. In fact, we were talking about this morning. I need to learn to do these by myself. Lauren did one by herself the other week when Diane was gone, and she did fine. But I just never have. But this is why. That's exactly why I like to do it with two people when it's live. Because someone will ask you, hey, what about this or that? Or I send her off on errands all the time, and then she can go and I keep talking. So anyway, I'm making something to go on the bottom here. So let's see. Who else? Yeah, she's looking. Thank you. Thank you. No, I'm glad you like it. The beater finding I need is always the one I don't have. Don't you know it? Don't you know it? That's for sure. So anyway, when you put these mirror ball beads with something that's dark and earthy looking, then they'll take on that appearance. That's why they're very versatile. I really wish I had those ghosty gray black diamond ones here to see what would happen if I put them with dark, but I'll try that soon. Yeah, we have them on there, and we have these blue-green ones on there. And there's a stone that came in, today, while I'm thinking of it.
There you go.
We're just getting all out OT, right? All out time. Pretty soon it'll be like Lauren's video where she's showing you the new stuff. What do you think of that? I know Javi wants it. She'll probably go get one before she leaves today.
Of course, I looked at it, I was like, what
Oh,
is
me,
this?
mine.
I was just like, I must have.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
very beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know how many there were. I think I got like 12 or something. That's more than I usually do because they're expensive.
You
I don't
probably
want to get stuck with them. But I think there are those among us who realize that certain things aren't inexpensive, and I think my price on just about anything is reasonable because I try to be sure it is. So let's see how this looks on the bottom. Oh, me likey that. Me likey that. I have everything I need except time. Oh, honey. If you had some, I'd buy it from you. Time.
I agree.
Oh, time. Time is not on my side. Remember that song? Time is on my side. It's not on mine. Okay, so now I have some little doofus here. Can you get them a link for that?
Which link?
That.
For the stone?
For that there.
Yeah.
It's up, isn't it?
Yep.
'Cause we just got it. Oh, that doesn't look right there. I want
Go
to
get them.
put some things on here to hang. I do have two of them. Now I have to see if I have a jump ring that is thin enough to go through. And see if it works. Hi, Beverly. Thanks for making it. I always love to see you. Sheila says, I'm beading right now. It feels a little like what I imagine a quilting circle. Yeah, isn't it? It's kind of like a quilting circle or quilting bee, I think they used to call them. It's kind of like that. Everybody gets together and works together, and that's kind of like what our workshops are. I've toyed with the idea of saying, okay, today, we always have them 3 days. And somebody said to me one day, why don't you have them 4 and then the last day we just play? Because at home we don't get that done like we like to. It would be just fun to play with all the other girls. But then it makes the trip more expensive for them, so I've kind of resisted that. But maybe just do the last day that way. I don't know. I just kind of feel like you guys come all that way and you expect me to teach you something, and then I just say, okay, go play by yourself. That's not too good. I don't know about that. But we'll think of something. We always do. No, that's too. This is supposed to be a simple design, right? Do you have those dangling? You mean this one? No, those are cabbaged out of a bag of old beads. Where's my shop? It's on the internet. It's open 24/7. It's on the internet. Yeah, I had a shop for a while. I had a cute little shop. Some of you guys were even there once. But it just didn't work out for me. It wasn't... I need to be home doing my internet stuff because that's where my business is. It's not in a shop. And being here in this town just didn't work out. It wasn't the right place for it. But the shop was cute as a button. I still close my eyes and I see it. It was a cute, cute place. And I got to do it for a while, and I'm happy that I did. I used to shut the lights out at night to leave and say, I can't believe I get to be here. But I did for a little while. But yeah, you go to bsueboutiques.com, and there will be links on this video. When it's over, you'll be able to see it. You can go to bsueboutiques.com and find me 24/7. It's a big website. I'm on Etsy too, and I'm also on eBay again too. The Etsy shop is not bad. The eBay is just getting going. I was on eBay for years and then walked away and never looked back because I couldn't stand it anymore, but then I decided I could stand it. It's different now. So I'm enjoying. Oh, I'm liking how this is going. I'm liking how this is going.
3 left of the cabs.
What?
Where you
3 left of that cab. You guys are supposed to be here visiting with me, not racing to the site. You could have done that early this weekend when the place had crickets chirping. Like, there was nobody at that website this weekend. I'm like, hey, you just never know. Earlier this week, it was very busy because everybody was coming for the semi-precious bead sale, which is still on, by the way. You got 40% off semi-precious with the code SEMI, all caps. You can put that in there, Javi, if you want.
Yes, I will.
And, oh, you know what? I never did get to explain to anybody why I'm having such a big sale, because a 40% sale is huge for me. I normally cannot do that. No, I can't do a lot of that because I got to make a living, kids. But anywho, I did it because I wanted to get them moving and get them gone, because I want to invest in new semi-precious beads that are more trendy. The ones I have are fine. There's beautiful stuff there. But I want to get more of the mixed impression jasper type stuff, and some druzy and, you know, stuff like that. So I figured, well, you know, I can't justify doing that unless I sell that down. So that's why. And at the beginning of the week, everybody was coming over. I don't know, maybe people thought, oh, she won't have anything left. Wrong. Our stock site was really deep. And then Diane went out and she found, hey, did you know you had all this? And I'm like, no. She says, I don't know if you even opened it in a box. Because a lot of it had stuff that had come from Mel. And I'm like, no. So we have a lot.
You mean like the extra in the bag?
Yeah, extra in the bag and also some other stuff. So, but it's all on the site now. I don't think there's anything that's not. But yeah, I want to keep that part of the site. I just want to get different stuff for it. So that's how that's going. So anywho, let's see what everybody's saying. I'm looking forward to your class in the new year. Oh yeah, we're having the Build-A-Line class. That's going to be fun. That's always a great time. Gloria says she sees more than 3 cabs. Okay. Good.
I was freaking out there.
Yeah, because Javi says, I got to get one. I didn't take mine out yet.
Sorry.
You rotten kid. Anyways, so I don't know. I'm just playing with something off the side here. I don't know if I like it. I wish I had more of these things.
Which ones? The dingling thingies?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of do like that.
I like that. I didn't think I'd like it at first. Just trying to find, you know, what I want to put on here, yeah.
Where did you get those? Those are nice.
I don't know. Probably from a bag of stuff Mel gave. Every time I go over there, he gives me stuff. Here, you want this? He says, one time he says to me, I like you because you'll take my scraps. I'm like,
well, thank you.
Well, thanks. What a pal. Look at these things, guys. I found them, you know, I think I might have cabbaged these out of the busted bling. I think these would make very cool Downton Abbey earrings. You probably say, what is she talking about? I'll show you what I'm talking about. Because I'm probably going to have to finish this later, because I don't know what I want to put on it. This one will need another thing if I'm leaving that there, though.
Oh, that's funny.
I have 3.
Now they have 3 caps.
Now there's 3. You guys are not supposed to be over there buying stuff now. You're supposed to be here visiting with us. Oh, man. Hey, Dawn, how you doing?
Hello. There's my chicken when I need them.
You guys need to go get some of these. This is This is a full strand.
Hey, that would match that.
There's, I think, 42 on. Oh, this one's cut. So, excuse me. These have violet. They have purple, and they have like matte sage green. It's a true vitriol. It's a true vitriol.
Yes, that's
it is. Vitriol is one of my most favorite, watermelon vitriol in particular.
Yeah,
this is
I
not.
like the watermelon.
This is not watermelon. No, this. To me, this is even more elegant and fun. See, when I turn it this way, it looks all teal-like, and then some ways it looks more green.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing fuchsia highlights. It's pretty sweet stuff, let me tell you. So I got to find stuff to put on here. I got to look in my. Now I have to be careful that whatever I put it's going to have to be something that will hang straight down. And I don't know if on this lynx it's going to look right. I like to find something for here and then call it a day and don't put any more on. What do you guys think? So like here's a filigree. And here's a filigree. But I don't know, it might just stick out. It looks silly. I don't think that's it. I really need 2 more of these, only shorter. That's what I need. I'll have to go looking around and see what I can find so I can finish it. Let me see if I put it on, how long is it? If it's too long. See what's nice about this, because it's got open links all the way up, you know, you can make it as short as you want it to be, actually. Yeah, it's hanging all right.
Yeah.
Good.
Not too bad.
I'll have Harvey take a picture of it so far and put it on the group so everybody can see it.
Naturally.
So what has been inspiring you guys lately? What kind of a project do you have sitting at home that you're anxious to get busy with, but you haven't done anything with it yet? Anything that you are working on? Come on, you know you have something. See, these are these cream pearl. Put that on the bottom there. The antique gold. Oh, that's going to be so Downton Abbey-ish. Let me see if I can find, if I have the right head pin here to do this with.
The bone connector?
Here we go.
We have bone connectors?
Bone connectors? Oh yeah, we do. We have dog bone connectors. I think that's what
No,
they're...
I think they're talking about bees.
Oh yeah, they kind of, I don't know what they are. They're just very, very arts and crafts deco type looking, and I wish I had more so I could share them with you. Okay, Polymer clay. Let's see what she says about okay.
I want to make my own.
Let's see
cats.
what Dawn's talking about. Polymer clay for dangles. Want to make my own cabs. Oh yeah, you know who's good at that? Is Cindy. She's probably teaching a class today, so she couldn't come. Cindy is good. She showed us how to make faux turquoise ones.
Yes, I remember that.
You remember that? Maybe we can ask Cindy if she wants to teach a little class again this time. I think I'm going to do a class in polymer clay too. You guys go, what, you? Yeah, me. Yeah, I think I might. Because I was telling you guys this last week, I don't do anything like they say to do. I do it my way. I do it my way. And it's all good so long as it comes out right. And sometimes it hasn't for me, I'll be honest, but usually it does. And that's just fine. What have we got there? I need a little tiny pearl.
Lauren Wooten said, yes, please, to Polymer clay.
Yes, please, to Polymer clay. She likes it. You gonna come, Lori? Anyway, I know not everyone can, but that would be nice. We have a good group. Last year we didn't have as many as usual, but you know what? It was fine.
Hey, we had enough space.
We had a lot of space, but it was fine. You know, I got enough out of it to be able to have the party, because I got lots of bills to pay with those things. So long as I got enough to pay the bills, you know, I don't care. And I did. And we had, I think we had 22 maybe, which is not as much as other years, especially when Christy Friesen came, but it still was enough, and we had a blast. We had a blast. And then, sadly, Christy can't come this year. I think the poor little dear has just traveled enough for a while, and she's taken a year off. So she won't be with us this year, but if she wants to come back the following year, we'd love to have her.
I seen that she posted something on Instagram. It was
Yeah.
like a video, a quick 30-second
Oh yeah,
tutorial on how to do something.
she's still busy, man. She's still getting the, you know, word out about what she does. But I think she's going to probably be doing more of that this next year. Maybe doing some paid tutorial classes and stuff more instead of traveling. I can't get my head around paid classes too much. I mean, I do build a line, and I do the responsible repurposing when I can, but just to do a bunch of little, like technique tutorials and that's what she does. People are used to giving her a little money for what she does. I do these for free. I always have, and I think because I have a supply business, I think I need to do them for free. So that's what you're going to be getting. As free ones from me over here. But yeah, she has different ways that she does it. Other the teaching teachers do too, but they don't have supply shops, and that's why I don't think it's right for me to charge for stuff like that, because I should show you how to do it for free. Because you guys buy it from me, that's enough. That's my feeling. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. So let's see who else is talking. Susan says she has lockets she's working on. Oh, I love lockets. I love lockets. Chrissy says, I bought a whole bunch of polymer clay sitting here in a box, so I need your inspiration. Well, Chrissy, if you want to get started with polymer clay, I'll tell you. If you want to see what I do with it, just go back about 7-8 years in my videos. And we have 3 or 4 of them. In fact, I had one about making steampunk designs with it, and Lisa Pavelka even liked it. So how about that? She took my picture and put it in her newsletter. So I have that, and I'll show you how to do this if you can come to the class. There are these little things you twist around a wood skewer, little skinny wood skewer. You make a snake and then you twist it around. It is so cool with mixed media stuff. And it's nothing to it. It's like child's play, really. But it's a trick of mine for many, many years, from going way back to when I first started monkeying around with this stuff, which was about 25 years ago. But yeah, I always tell Christy I have arrested development when it comes to polymer clay, because I only learned so much the right way. And I said, check this. I'm going to go do my stuff. So that's me. I mean, even when Christy comes, she stays an extra day and she works on her project while she hangs out with us. And when I get to sit down and she's teaching, I do whatever I want to, because I don't get a chance to do that enough. So, and she doesn't care. So anyway, yeah. But yeah, there's a few videos there. And then, yeah, I think I'm going to have a day at clay. And then maybe have, if Cindy can make it. She might not be able to make it, but she makes it a lot of the years. Maybe I'll have her teach a little bit. And what I'd like to do is have a day of doing surface treatments on clay. And then I'm going to have to find out who's going to run and bake this stuff. And then, of course, we don't have Christy's room to use, so it's going to have to all be done in the room. And so we'll have to be cognizant of the fact that some people are allergic to it. And also we'll blow the breaker. There's just so many problems with it, actually. But, yeah, we blow the breaker if we put 3 in there, so we can only have 2. But, maybe just make stuff and bake it at different times. We always keep the classroom open until late. But, yeah, it's like a quilting bee type thing, we have fun. We're just so glad to be together, Yeah, everybody's getting ready to make their ornaments, and they're doing their shows. People already started on their holiday shows. But yeah, if you haven't started, it's probably time to do that, so that you can sell it, or have it if you're making it for gifts, so that you have stuff to give people, I guess. When will the workshop, not the Bill Live, but the other one, the one that's live, it's in May. It's always in May. It's in Columbiana, Ohio. It's about 40 minutes from Pittsburgh Airport. So, and it's very easy to get here from there. There isn't a shuttle, so you have to rent a car. But what a lot of them do is they get together and rent one car, and they get, a similar arrival and departure time, and it works out really well. Thank you, Kathy. That's a nice thing to say. I try to be generous. But yeah, it's in May. It's always the weekend between Mom's Day and Memorial Day. So it's like right in the middle of May. And we always have it that week. And it's already locked in. I have my room blocked and everything. It's going to happen. Unless I don't get enough people to pay the bills. Which, that did happen one year, actually. But I don't think it will again. I think we'll be good. It'll work out. So anyway, here are my earrings so far. These are my Downton Abbey earrings already. These came out pretty nice, I think. Is that cool? See if you can see them. Try this one.
Yeah.
She just bought some souffle. I'll tell you something about souffle in a minute, Noi. I'll lift it up. Now, you know what these Art Deco looking pieces are? I bet you guys know. Yeah, I think I got it out of the 1928 busted bling. I love the look of them as a design element, but what they are is they are a bracelet clasp. They're a bracelet catch. So I have some more of them, or I might not be using them this way, but I just love the look of them this way. I might have to keep these too. Just have to put a pair of ear wires on them. And they're over there in that drawer, so I'm not going to get them right now. See what everybody's saying. Me and Claire are going to try our best to come get. Oh, Kelly, I would love that if you can do it. We sure enjoyed having you that one year. Thanks, Crafty Mama. I like these earrings too. I think I might have to keep them. Yeah, I think they might have to be. Noy says, my plan is to sell Joey to go join you this year. Well, we sure hope you can make it. We would love to have you. Everybody wants to meet you, Noy, because you're like a little bee and you flit around among all the people. You made so many friends already. Everybody loves you. So it'd be nice to come and see. You know, that is a great thing about coming to a workshop, whether you come to mine or whoever. If people are in a group or they're online from, you know, similar places and you know them, it's so nice to come and spend real time with them. It's so nice to come and spend real time with them. There's just nothing like it. Nothing like it. I can never forget the first year we had it, and it was the first time I met so many of you. And I was just blown away. It was just fantastic. I remember Paula Gaskell was there. You guys remember Paula? Some of you do, I know. Paula passed away very sadly a couple years ago, but she was a pistol. She was fun. Fun stuff, that Paula, I'm telling you what. Let's see. Thank you, Betty. Thank you so much. I love how you think outside the box, find the neatest use for the findings you're inspired. Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. But you know what? I always think of different findings like lobster claw clasp and stuff like that to use as an element of the design, not just for the functional feature. Yeah, Kristen's been to the workshop a couple of times. And, you know, sometimes it's not practical to do it, but in this case, it worked out. And I think these will be excellent. I'll have to see if Javi will take a picture of them before she leaves today. She leaves pretty soon after the video. But then I can have earrings, Sunday earrings. Yay! Sunday, earrings Sunday. Jan will be happy for that, because I don't always have any. You know, I don't do my own pictures anymore. I'm perfectly capable of it. But I'm going to have to start doing more of my own work. And then that way I can share more. Because, well, for example, when we were at the shop, we had such fantastic light. And we had a box all set up. And I just went running down the steps, took the picture, brought it up, photoshopped it, and done. You know, it was really good. See, where am I? I'm trying to see if I got ear wires someplace. I see, over there. Do you see that box says ear wires? I'll see if there's some gold ear wires in there. Oh, yeah. Right here, right on top. Oh no, you know what these are? These are
Oh.
these are those hooks, garment clips. That's it. I don't know why I put them in there. They surely aren't earrings. Well, you can make earrings from them.
That's true.
Do we have any of them on the site?
What?
Those little, they call them calabasa clips.
Oh no.
Gourd clips. You know what? Hike them out here. I'll show them pretty soon, because I do usually have some. I don't know if I have any of those, but I could probably put those up. There's enough of them. All right, so here's my earring wires. If anything can make something beautiful out of garment hooks, it's you. Well, I don't know. I'll tell you, I've told the story before, but I'll repeat myself. I was in Kohl's one day, and the pajamas and stuff were on sale, and I wanted to get a pair like lounging pajamas. So they had a rack of Vera Wang stuff because they have a low-line Vera Wang stuff in there. And so there was a pair of Vera Wang pajamas, which I still have and still wear. But it had the price tag clipped onto it with a calabasa hook or a garment pin or however you want to call it. There we are. They're done. Oh, those are awesome. Mm-hmm. Mine. I'm keeping those. But anyway, and I was so thoroughly intrigued, I said, I must have these. I must have these. Where can I have these? So some of the crafting, like scrapbooking places had them, you know, but I never could get them wholesale. And I finally found out where I could get them. And I'm like, I usually try to keep some here. There could be some in back stock. We'll have Diane check them out. They are so cool. Let me just show you. They open up here like a safety pin. Okay, so be careful you don't, you know, pinch yourself. And then you just need, excuse me, some beads that'll, you know, work on there. Right now what I see that could maybe work are a couple of rondelles, maybe 3 would be good. Let's see what they look like. I love to experiment with you guys. Oh, you like them, Christy? I love these. They're just, I wish, I gotta go find out how many more I have of those.
And which ones?
These.
Oh.
I don't think Mel would have any more of those, and if he did, he'd want too much for them. They're only good when you find them in a bin busted thing. Okay, so I put some little rondelles on there. Now, these could probably be made more spectacular. If you maybe did 2, let's see, don't do 3, do 2. And then, where's that one, where's that? And then take something that's, okay, here we go. Something that's, you know, on a looped eye pin or something like this, maybe. See how this goes. I think this will work. Yeah, when you guys go to make earrings, one of the most fun things about making earrings is thinking outside of the box to see what you can take with something, some part that is not usually used for the use you come up with for it. Something that's, you know, different. And then you make something out of it, and then you got something completely unique. Nobody else has thought of yet. So, oh, Betty's going to make dinner now. Yeah, it's about that time. I see our time together is about up, and I'm going to go make a big pot of vegetable soup. I was going to put a roast on earlier today in the crock pot, and I forgot. As usual.
It's okay.
So, see where I'm going with this? So I need 2 more. So I'm just going to take it out there and, you know, simmer it with some good beef stock and some onions and a little bit of Cabernet or something, a little bit of wine, dry wine, and a couple hours it'll be soft enough I can tear it apart and make it into soup. Yay! I love soup, in the fall especially. Okay, so this is the idea I came up with so far with these.
We have those in antique, bronze, and silver.
Okay, so we have them in antique silver and also brass ox.
Mm-hmm.
If you want, you can put the... Oh, we have them in colors too, don't we?
Yeah, we have them in like colorful colors.
We have them in colorful colors, like this, all different colors. And then we have them in the bronze and in the silver, old silver looking. And then we have standard safety pins that are plated brass ox, which is unique. Okay, so then I would just take this and put on ear hooks. Although I have a feeling that this is not unique. Yeah, if you can give them the link, it would be awesome, in case somebody wants to try it. I kind of feel like it needs another little bead here and here. I just have to find just the right one with a hole that'll work. But other than that, these are going to work just fine. You guys ever sit down and just say, you know what, I'm making nothing but earrings today. I'm just going to use whatever I've got and I'm going to do some thinking. And you know what, it's like instant grat because, you know, just think out a whole big long necklace. You sit there, do I do this? You know, with earrings, it just doesn't take long. It just doesn't take long. And before you know it, you've got a whole rack of stuff that is blingy and cute and different, you know, and you don't have a lot of time in it. Earrings are one of the most, they're the first thing people usually will buy in jewelry. People always have to have earrings, you know, and they can never have enough of them, and you can make a whole bunch of them in just a little time. You'll always sell your earrings. Look at these. These are cute. These are stinking cute. I'm going to have those too. Let's see. What can I hang these on so you can see them? I had that piece of paper last week.
Yeah, you did.
Maybe I could just perch them off my finger and you can see them. Oh, you had some of them, Janet? You can make such cool stuff out of these. Ours aren't very expensive either.
No.
They're pretty cheap. So there they are. See them? They're kind of cute. Let me hold them up.
Yeah, they are.
I think I'll stick them in my ear. There they are.
Then
Cute.
yours forever.
You know, and if you wanted, you could put another jump up there and hang something else from it so you don't see the top of the jumper. But I don't know. I like that element.
Yeah.
I like a little bit of an industrial element to it. So, yeah, instant gratification. People always love them. You know what? If you need a gift, you can run in the other room and make somebody a pair of earrings real quick. You know, if you have your stuff out, you know, they're cute. Yeah, they're not like glamorous like these, but they're cute. I would wear these a lot until I lose one. So what you really need with this kind of a hook, you need those little plastic stoppers, and I think we do sell them at the site, but I forgot to ever take any out for me, or if I did, I don't know where they are. There's probably some in here, but yeah, you need to put them on with this, even if you pinch them down a little bit, because they will work their way out of your ear. So thanks, Beverly. I'm glad you like them. Yeah, they're just kind of, hi, Andy. They are just kind of cute. So anyway, I guess we better wrap it up for today. I can't believe how fast our time went. It went so fast. But before we go, yesterday, in case you missed it, I posted on the group a couple of times, I think. Anybody who makes an order this weekend, and this is retroactive or whatever you want to call it. Retroactive? Anyway, it goes back to yesterday. I said this weekend, that means Saturday and Sunday. If you made an order yesterday, or a few people made an order, you're going to get in your order for free, along with your regular goodie bag, you're going to get 6 of these mirrorball beads. Now, that's pretty sweet because you have 3 pair of earrings here. And you can see from what we did today how you could take it this way, you could take it that way, you could take it dark, you could take it light. You know, so much stuff you can do with this. You've got 3 pair of earrings that you can make in minutes with the findings that you have at home, and I'm giving them to you. Pair of earrings that, like with this bead on, you should get at least $15 for them. You know, if you put a little bit of stuff with it, you should get at least 15. If you're really clever and you use a little more stuff, you might be able to get like 24 or more, or 20 at least. Just depends what you do with it, you know. And it also depends where you live and what your audience is like, you know, who your customers are in your Etsy store and all that. But these are free, and these are money makers, and I'm giving them to you. Any order, I don't care. Tonight's the last night, because I can't give away any more of them and have enough on the site. But I'll give away 2, I'm going to do 2 strands worth, so that means about 14 packages. And I only have, I think, 3 people who ordered and got them. So go for it, people. Order tonight, push your orders through. And I'll tell you what, if I get enough of them tonight, if I have to bust another one loose, I will do it, and I'll keep the rest. Oh, goodness. But yeah, you'll get those for free tonight, okay? The semi-precious sale is on tonight till midnight. So if you want some of the semi-precious cabs and beads, run over, because if you use code SEMI, SEMI, you will get 40% off when you put that in the coupon box, okay? Just tonight, though. Then I have another sale going on. If you want to write this stuff down, write it down. This starts tomorrow, but I'm telling you now, actually, it's live now, but I haven't announced it, and I'm not going to announce it till my newsletter, so you guys alone will be the only ones that know about this. The others do know about the beads. This they don't. They won't till tomorrow. This is code CLEAR, C-L-E-A-R, CLEAR, all caps. Okay. This gets you 25% off anything in the clearance warehouse. Now I'm going to tell you why this is such a crazy sale. Everything in the clearance warehouse is already knocked down a lot. It's already reduced price like 20 to 60% off. There's a lot of stuff that's already 40%, 30% off in there. A lot of it. Everything is marked down in there. Everything. There are bead mix bags in there. There are some semi-precious stones in there. There's all kind of stuff in there. You could say, well, if there's such good stuff in there, Brenda, why did you mark it down so much, and why are you giving us this deal? Well, first of all, I love you. How about that? But second of all, I don't want to have that section anymore, because I've got eBay now and I have an Etsy shop, and I don't need to have that at the website. I already have all these codes for the website. You know, you get, am I out of diamond glaze? Well, thanks for telling me, Laura. I have to get some, okay? But I won't have it for a week or so. It depends if they run out. I don't think this is the time of year when they run out. There's a time of year when you can't get any for love or money. I hope it's not now. Pout all you want, dear heart. I still love you. Anyhow, so what was I saying? So come over and help me clean that out. And then eventually I will close it down. Hey, Karen, I just saw you there. I'm glad you're back. I'm going to close it down, and the rest of it will be blotted out different ways and be put on Etsy and eBay, and it may not be as great a deal till I do that, because I'm going to have to redo it. So I want to shut that part of the site down. So that's for all this next week, and there are some real sleepers in there, let me tell you. That part of the site is as big as my Etsy store. In fact, right now it might be a little bigger. So you want to go in there and grab that stuff and use this code CLEAR. Get 25% off the big chunk. It's off already. Like, for example, there are onyx teardrop beads in there that would make fantastic Downton Abbey type earrings, drops. They're already down to 75% each, which, not 75%, 75 cents each, which is insane. It's semi-precious stone. But if you use this code on top of it, it's going to come down to, if my math is correct, 50 cents each. It's 25% off. No, that might not be right. May not, no, it won't be, no, my math is wrong. That would be 1/3. But anyway, it's a lot. Don't ask me to do your math for you. I'm telling you what. So anyway, take and use this code. Come over and have some fun tonight. And then let's see what happens this week. Make some cute stuff. Come on to the group with us. If you're not on the Bsu Boutiques Creative Group, come. Now it's a great time to come, because we're doing Downton Abbey. And that's going to be great. And there's going to be a gifty for that. And there's a gifty today. So what you want to do is be sure you got your name on here. Hey, Maud, you're just in time. Get your name on here, because, you know, when this is over, I go through and then I pick a name. I don't pick it. The random number generator does. And then that person wins a gifty. Woohoo. And I'm not always going to have like little gifties I give away on here. In fact, these beads are not for this video. They were for everybody, group, and on my newsletter as well, for all weekend. So come and get them before I change my mind. You don't have to have a minimum order. It's just an order. and you get them. Just put, in the memo, put beads. Jordan, give me beads or something like that. Just remind him, okay? So he's actually not here this weekend. He and Lauren took a little getaway weekend because he never got any vacation this year. So he'll be back tomorrow morning. So he was pretty well caught up before he left. So, you know, everybody's online to get their stuff. Hey, Tia, I haven't seen you in a long time. It's really good to see you. Yeah, Kristen won. She put her picture of her package up today on the group. So you have a good week too, Carol. I keep want to call you Carol Lombard, like the actress. I don't know your first name. C. Lombard. We're gonna call you C. Okay.
Beautiful C.
You guys are the best. Thanks for coming. Thanks for listening to me yak. I hope I made some sense. It's really fun having you. So get your name on here. I'm gonna count down. 1, 2, 3. Where's the chicken?
Oh, sorry.
Okay, bye guys. You're the greatest. Love you. Bye. Thanks.